to Mid-Year Fireworks. I am Benjamin, the Caucasian. No.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Restart.
No, I'm not the
3, 2, 1.
I'm not the Caucasian. Oh, I am Caucasian. No, I'm Benjamin, Mr. Controversy Watch, and alongside me I've got Kendall, the Caucasian Cannon Cooper.
There we are. Final introductions done well. Coming up to the first round.
This is why live is great, because everything is better when it's live.
Yeah, next fight, who we got? 15th of June, Mid-Year Fireworks. Who was that? Kevin Lee. Okay, so Kevin Lee going to the blue corner.
Yep, Kevin Lee coming from Mayhem Boxing. This is another Auckland versus Hamilton fight going up against Brooklyn Halse.
Oh, nice. Mayhem was one of the promoters of the night.
Yeah, go Mayhem. Ooh.
See how that goes.
And Mayhem look after boxers like Giovanna Perez, Troy Garden, small boxers, and Conrad Lamb, the smallest boxer of them all.
Oh, true, literally.
Yeah. Brooklyn Halse is coming from Hamilton, fighting out of pure adrenaline boxing gym, who's actually been looked after by Diaz Besley, which we'll be watching later today. Beasley.
My old school primary school mate was a Beasley. Very sure that's how it's pronounced. But in the blue corner, they're all fighters. So all fighters in there. There's Elliot, and I think the other guy fights tonight. I'm going to guess that it's... No, I can't guess who it is.
So Auckland versus Hamilton fight. They're both 20 years old. A couple of kgs difference between the two. Kevin's 71.6 and Brooklyn is 73.8.
73. Middleweight. So, 20 years. Oh, put your glove on properly, blue corner. Nice. Who's going to do that? Put it on tight. That's what you need.
Yeah,
put it on properly.
Tight,
Hey, boxing. We're staying with boxing. Both got on the same gloves, so that's pretty equal. Oh, they need the box. That must be something that he needed to add to his equation.
He's done one of those silly things again.
Fight team. One of the first things that you put on just before you need to go to the toilet, you put your box on, and then you realise it's too late.
Yeah.
So they're going to duck out and grab some bit of a delay for this bout at the mid-year fireworks before they throw some crackers.
So have you done that before,
I have not ever forgotten my box, if that's what you're asking. No, I've normally had good people in my corners that have been able to remind me of the process. Yeah, add those things. I've always had I've never had the big oversized padding box that covers your hips and stuff like that.
You just had the small box.
Yeah. If we're gonna, and then I did have it once, but it was last minute when I had an hour call up before a fight.
Was that against Smiley?
That was. What was the other one? Yeah, that was on Smiley's event at
the Craig Thompson
netball.
Event on the North Shore.
The netball stadium. So doing his laces, getting everything put into place, and then John Conway in the centre man in the ring.
Yep.
Third person.
And also there's Mike Angrove right there as well.
Oh, so that's Diane in the corner. She'll be fighting.
Yep.
She's fighting later on tonight.
Yep, she's fighting against Ashley Campbell.
Okay, again. So that's
the rematch.
The rematch. Sounds like the remix.
We'll
see
talk about that later, but both boxers actually took that first fight on little notice, and now they've actually had a couple of months' notice.
That first one was short notice. Okay.
For both of them, so it's good to see.
Okay, so what do we got?
Brooklyn versus Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee is in the blue corner, Brooklyn in the red corner. Another Auckland versus Hamilton fight.
Okay.
At the moment, just feeling each other out.
Yeah, looks like red corner crouching down, trying to use his reach, trying to sneak in.
And Kevin actually got a good punch on him.
Yeah, keeping his guard up. But flicking that right hand down. He's going to get away with it a bit, but normally when you throw punches out, you want to bring those hands straight back to your guard. So it's that perfect boxing of attacking and then defending. I think he needs to move to his left a little bit because he keeps moving to his right, and it puts him closer to the ropes. So we'll see if he changes up his directions. But he seems happy to throw. So yeah, that's some bad intent. I was going to say that's some good intent, but he's happy to throw some hard punches at Brooklyn's head.
And he's just a tough puncher. You can hear it up here.
So it's the fireworks for the night. Him wailing on him, keeping him in the corner. But yeah, see where he just moves to his right. He's moving towards the ropes. So if Brooklyn was able to take advantage of that, he could back him up and keep him there. But looks like he's okay with throwing a few, moving away, and then trying to set up another shot.
I can see that Brooklyn, though, is actually doing a lot of body shots. Obviously, when the guard happens, he goes straight to the body. So it's smart because you're not going to get anything from hitting on the guard. So you just go straight to the body. Yeah,
and trying to get their gloves down. So normally when you're throwing punches to a certain place, you're hoping that the opponent will start to put their arms there or their gloves there. They'll bring their guard down and then open up another opportunity. So
he's actually got a quite tight guard.
Yeah, and he's got good head movement as well. Brooklyn's doing quite well. Coming in, attacking, then moving away. But just took a couple of shots there.
And Brooklyn was a little bit in trouble there, but he seems to recover quite well. And it's end of the round.
Yeah, no, good work rate that they are both in there to fight. Sort of even, but I would nearly lean towards the blue corner with Kevin Lee being happy with the punches that he was throwing.
The more effective punches.
Yeah, some cleaner shots coming through. And just the sort of attitude or composure, attitude and composure doesn't always win fights, but he's setting something up and he's able to throw punches when he wants.
I can actually notice that a lot of Asian boxers, especially the Chinese boxers, especially when they're coming over to fight in corporate boxing, they've got a different skill set. They're actually almost more advanced than some of the other boxers that fight in the corporate level. And that's not just because they've fought more, trained more. It's just I think they've just got more commitment into their training than anyone else.
Yeah, different attitude for them there. You're having that sort of background and whether they've had any other martial arts experience. Touching gloves again and getting right to it. So Brooklyn coming forward to hit to the body and land some shots, but Kevin's not really going anywhere. He's happy to let Brooklyn come in.
A couple of lunges right then. Kevin's actually coming in as the taller boxer.
Yeah,
as we mentioned before.
Yeah, and he's standing tall as well because Brooklyn's there crouched down, got a good centre of gravity, so he's holding his footing. But Kevin's just moving forward to throw away. Normally throwing 2 or 3 at a time.
So Kevin and Brooklyn's actually boxing on the outside. So he actually managed to turn around though, but then he's stepping back.
Yeah, I keep saying Kevin moving to his right, so I'm just going to write down whether I think Kevin should move to his left, and then he'll be able to block off the ring a bit more. So if Kevin moved to his left now, he would corner him.
But now he gets himself cornered, but then Brooklyn moves back.
Yeah.
So it's just wasted opportunities for both boxers almost.
But some of those things, you get with experience, and it's not until you've seen some of this footage that you can recognise what you're doing and then what you need to correct. So it's normally the next day after a fight, you need to think about what's clear in your head of what worked, what didn't work, and what you can move on with. So good combos coming through. Good work rate.
Yeah, it's good defensive coming from Kevin as well.
Yeah.
Guarding well, second. A good shot.
Yeah, it's a good solid shot. He's been waiting for those land quite cleanly. And he just missed there, but it's those sorts of shots that he's throwing.
Last 10 seconds of the round.
Yeah, that's a lot cleaner. Yeah, he really lunged at that one, nearly like a Superman punch. So he's mixing it up, throwing his arsenal, and happy with how that went. I think he was quite a bit more dominating that round with some cleaner shots. And sometimes it can just be a couple of clean shots that the refs remember or the judges remember.
All right, this is coming up to the third round. It's 2 rounds to Kevin, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could be close, but there's been a few more scoring shots. And Brooklyn's not going anywhere. He's happy to be in there and keeps coming forward and landing his own shots. It's just that Kevin has a few individual cleaner shots that are starting to land.
Now I've noticed that that with these headgears that have been put on these boxes, I mean we've had plenty of discussions in the past, but you've noticed that there's less knockouts, there's less injuries. And it's coming to be quite effective so far.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, only time will tell, and you can't always find out the damage in the first couple of years. There could still be damage of the punches rattling their head around, but definitely, there'll be less cuts and less scrapes, and we'll see if the last round they get to have a few part of their arsenal will fall into place. With Kevin backing him up and then letting him out, unfortunately.
Well, Brooklyn's actually doing a lot better this round. He's actually
he's motivated to get out of that corner.
Then again, he's on the back foot again, but he had a good run. And Kevin in corner was punching cleanly. He's actually punching cleanly now.
Yeah,
still on the back foot, but let's see how he does.
He's able to set up some punches, so he's patiently creating the angles, moving around. And then, so unfortunately, we'll just see when Kevin sort of sees the target and is able to let loose, let some leather fly. Good evation.
Good hand movement from both.
Evasive action.
A couple of taps there. No real intent. Kevin managed to land a couple of punches when Brooklyn was trying to move away.
Yeah, and if they're both 20, then they should normally be able to handle the last couple of rounds, be able to give it their all. And
Kevin's landed a couple of punches.
Yeah,
Brooklyn's in trouble.
It's those sorts of flurries where he's been in control a lot of the time, and then he lands them cleanly that the refs the judges will remember.
Oh,
that was
He's stunned. Is he going to do a standing 8 count?
Yeah, got him right on the... I don't think so, but got him right on the chin.
But you can see John is actually thinking about it. He's in position to step in if he needs to.
Yeah. Good to have the ref close by to have a look at the fighter's eyes, see if they know what's going on.
10 seconds to go.
Doing things on purpose, evading and attacking, not just wailing and swinging away. But, there's been some good punches throwing in there. Happy fighters at the end.
I think Kevin Lee has definitely came home with the win.
Oh, not at all. What fight were you watching? Oh, no, he did land a few.
Just a couple.
There was a couple that snuck through. Might have been on purpose, might have been on accident, but good fight. Good to see the boys get in there for a physical challenge on a Saturday night instead of boozing up like the rest of them.
Oh, come on. We're having a couple
like us.
Yeah, like us.
Showing us up. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're happy to be there, so good life experience.
Yeah. I was talking to the DJ before, and we're both like, a couple of these boxes, they're really cute.
Oh, okay. Keeping it to boxing, how heavy were these guys?
They both like, unanimous decision.
Mid-year firecrackers. Oh, blue corner.
Kevin Lee comes away with the win. Kevin was 71 kg, 74.6.
Oh, 71.
And Brooklyn was 73.8. I think it was the right decision from the judges.
Yeah, you picked it, Benji. I'm surprised. Maybe you do know something about boxing.
Nice.
Okay, moving right along. So nothing to see here. Oh, that's what good work. War tape.